Okay, so today we're going to talk about another situation in the real world that involves percents. And if you have any families members that are real estate agents or car salespeople, then you might have heard of commission. Commission is when your employer, the person you're working for, gives you money based on the things you sell. And these are usually percents. So if we were to define commission, a commission is an amount of money, usually a percentage, paid to somebody that sells something. And it's oftentimes things like cars or houses, big items. The salespeople will earn a percent of what they sell, and that encourages them to sell more things. So again, you may want to pause the video to write some of this down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example. You have a worksheet today for your notes. If you want to write down this on the back of that worksheet, you can, or in your spiral, it's fine either way. But I'm going to show you an example that's not on your worksheet. And I want you to just watch for a minute and think about how this connects to what we already know about the percent proportion. So Simon earns a 10% commission for each car that he sells. If he sells a used car for $7,500, what is his commission? So the commission is almost like a tip that a server gets. It's the amount you earn. It's the part. So the commission is our part. I'll put that on the top. And again, just watching and thinking. And so the whole is the total amount that you sold the item for. And then you get a certain percent. The commission percent is now always the same. As a matter of fact, it's different based on where you're working and what you're selling. So in this case, if we take a look at the information given to us, we are looking for his commission. What is the commission? We don't know, but we do know that the original cost or the total cost of the car was $7,500. And we know that he's earning 10% of that. And so now this is just like all the problems we've been doing for the last week or a week and a half, right? We're going to cross multiply to figure out this missing amount. Because it's a proportion, my cross products have to be equal. So 10 times 70, 7,500 times 100 equals, times 10. Moving a little too quick. So that was a good copying error I made right there. So 7,500 times 10 equals 100 times X, and it doesn't matter which side. So we end up with 75,000 equals 100X. And then in order to undo the times 100, I'm going to divide by 100. And I end up with 750 equals X. So this is a word problem. So let's think about what that means. What does that mean in this problem? Well, if he sells a car, if Simon sells a car for $7,500, he's going to earn a commission of $750 because $750 is 10% of 7,500. All right. So hopefully that explains it a little bit. Again, it's just a new idea, but it's the exact same process and setup that we've been doing for the last week. So we're going to take a look at houses now because houses are sold all the time. And if you have a real estate parent, that's their job. And those agents earn a commission when they sell a house. So let's take a look at the worksheet that you have. Okay, on this worksheet, we have some different houses. Now, we're not going to do all of these, but we're going to do a few to kind of get an idea of how to do this, just get a little bit of practice. So these houses have a total price, and then that's the whole, and then they have the part, the commission that's earned from selling it. And so we need to figure out one of the parts. And if we read the top here, it says that they want us to record the price of each house and the commission that the real estate agent would get if they sold that house. And then here's the important part we need to know. The average commission earned by a real estate agent on a home sale is 3%. So that's the percent we're going to use for all of our problems on this real estate paper, selling houses. Okay, so let's just do a few. So we're going to start, and if you don't have room on your worksheet, you can use the back or you can use your spiral. So this first house, we know that the price is $560,000, and we don't know the commission. So our job is to figure out the commission. So I'm going to actually just abbreviate here. So the commission is the part, and that total price, let's do a P for price, is the whole, and then the commission percentage is over 100. So in this case, we don't know the commission. We do know the price. One more. And we know that it's 3% that you earn. So I bet you all can actually do this because we've been doing it so often now, but we're going to cross multiply. So if you want to move ahead, go ahead, and then you can double check up here. Remember to use your calculator. And I'm going to put it in my calculator. Times 3. And 6, 8, 4 zeros. So there's a lot of zeros on these. You want to really take your time and pay close attention to the detail because you do not want to forget one, which is easy to do when there's a lot of them. So my final step is to divide by 100 because 100 divided by 100 is 1, and it eliminates it. And so we end up with, I'm going to just, the other trick you can do is when you're dividing, you can cross off the zeros when we have this many zeros, but you can use your calculator also. So our answer is 16,800 equals X. So what does that mean in this problem? That means that if a real estate agent sold a house for $560,000, they would expect to earn $16,800 in commission for selling that house. Okay, let's take a look at another one. In this one, this house was sold, but we know the commission, but we don't know the price. So again, I'm going to set up, I like to do my formula first because it helps my brain to make sure I plug in the numbers right. So the commission is the part, the price is the whole, and the percent over 100. So now we know that the commission is $12,750. We don't know the price, but again, we're always working with 3% on these problems with the real estate. All right, so now I'm going to cross multiply just like we've been doing. And here we're going to multiply 12,750 times 100. And we end up with 3x equals what's that? 1,275,000. So I'm gonna put that in my calculator. And what I end up with is, oh, I have to divide by 3. That's what I was putting in my calculator, right? To get rid of the 3. And we end up with x equals 425,000. So what that means is if a real estate agent earns $12,750 by selling a house, that means that house must have cost $425,000. Okay, let's try one more before we move into our choice activities. So again, now we are given the price of the actual house. So the commission is the part, the price is the price is the whole, and that equals the percent over 100. See if you can set it up. I'm going to set it up here, but if I'm going to be quiet about it for a minute and see if you can do it on your own. Okay, and so now we're going to do our cross multiplying. We're going to use our calculator to make sure that we don't make calculation errors or try and minimize them. So we have 100x equals 630,000. Again, watch those zeros. There's a lot of them. We're going to divide by 100. And we end up with x equals 6,300. So this means that the commission on this house would be $6,300. Okay, so now that we've gone over this, we're going to do some practice, but you have a choice. The first thing I'd like you to consider doing is either finishing your quiz from last Thursday, your concept check on the percent proportion, which is, we've been practicing that a lot now, so hopefully you feel more comfortable with it. Or if you want to redo it, I've had several emails about people wanting to redo it. So if you want to redo it, you can do that first. That's located on your Canvas page. If you don't need to redo it, or once you finish redoing it, then you're going to do some practice on finding the commission, which is a worksheet that has some practice problems. Remember, commission is not always about real estate. And on the worksheet, you have different examples with different percents of commission and different things that you're selling. So take this time to work quietly and get done wherever you are, get your practice, your retest done, and then work on your practice.